across the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring.
Welcome back to Elden Ring. I've got fire next to a fire, but I'm not on fire. So I guess I'll take it. I wanted to check out shop here.
It's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
The opposite of that, actually. I'd like to sell something. These got some decent values to them. I'm gonna have to use one of these golden runes to see if they use for more than they sell for. I mean, it's so easy to sell things to a shop, so I wouldn't assume they would rip you off. I mean, they could. That's completely acceptable. Alright, we got 2 pairs of these legs, so we don't need a second one, so we can sell out for 100. Sell for 100? Yes, please. Also, it doesn't look like stuff has durability, as far as I can tell. So, that's also good. We can sell these arrows that we made for 1 rune each. Yeah, we can sell these back for... We can sell the bow back for much less than we bought it for. I'm not going to do that. We can sell these various materials for... Looks like basically it's 10 each. A lot of stuff is 10. That's good.
Goodbye for now.
I think we need a little bit more to use this. Strengthen. That's 230. Yeah, I definitely want the club up. It's our main weapon we're using here. So it's 230 and 2 of these smithing stone ones that we have. Perfect. Club plus 1? Yes, please. The next one takes 4 smithing stone ones. Okay. Well, there we go. That's an upgrade. So we'll do even more damage with our club. Alright. I do want to see how much these are worth. It says use to gain a small number of runes. If that number is 200, we can just sell them to the shop instead. It is. Okay. So, either way, I mean, if we sell it to the shop, we don't get the fun animation, so I think we can just do that. Hey, you. You the ones moaning? Alive? That wasn't the button I wanted. Yeah, I think these guys up here are alive. Which is pretty concerning. We're gonna start it off with a mistake today. Oh, he's gonna charge. Swing and a miss. Fun. A lot of these we could maybe do eventually. But it's probably better for us to try out different paths. Yoink. So instead of fighting that guy, let's fight these guys instead. Much more doable. Oh, we got Tree and Beast Surcoat. Sentry ahead, weak foe. Seek checkpoint. Didn't expect weak foe. I mean, at a certain point, you actually do have to expect a weak foe, but okay. So that is the Tree and Beast Surcoat. Oh, that would get us into medium roll, though. Armor worn by soldiers loyal to Godric the Grafted. The surcoat depicts the distant Erdtree and the Beast Regent, an emblem of the golden lineage, or the symbols of glory now past. So medium roll. That's still okay. It might be a situation of constantly scaling. Alright, that alone gets us to medium load. Or it could have nothing to do with rolling. That's also an option. Not sure here. $14. Out of here. We've just been sitting around here, messing around for so long, that they've found us here. I'm just gonna go with light load for now. Whether that means anything for us, hard to say. So I'm gonna head over towards this camp up here. Backstabbing everyone in my way. And some more bolts. I can't miss the opportunity to go stab these guys too. And a flower. And this guy. Oh, you're paying attention now, huh? Ow, my face. And another surcoat. So now, if we wanted that, we could just sell one instead. Sell one, sell both. It's all good. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with over this way. It's like a large area. Probably gonna be a lot of enemies in here. And I'm okay with that. There's a castle. Oh, is that a grace over there? Should probably go get that then. That'd be pretty useful for dealing with this. It's all converging here. Lost Grace discovered. And we will rest here. Ooh, cutscene.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
I guess.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Hey, a free ring. Spectral Steed Whistle. Whistle, ring, either way.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Up one whistle, and down one fan. That's what all the banging was. There were a few prompts here that we missed. But luckily they're in the information screen. So there was horseback riding. Use the Spectral Steed Whistle to summon and ride your Spectral Steed. If your Spectral Steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flask of Crimson Tears to do so. You can dismount by using the whistle again, or by pressing L. So as long as it doesn't die, it won't cost a flask of Crimson Tears. That's good. There's also the pouch. From pouch in the main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouches. 4 of these items can be used without opening the main menu. That's interesting. Use the item in pouch 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a bunch of things we sometimes want to use. We can put them there instead of cycling through here. Interesting. Let me use that in. I'm gonna go back to the information thing. In the main menu, here it is. Here's our pouch. I don't know what you would want the 5th and 6th slot for, since you can't quickly use it, but okay. Interesting. So how many space do we have in our inventory? Yeah, we got 10 things here. I guess you just want to use them quicker. And here, if you hold Y, you can see all those. So that's the interact button. You can also use this capture. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess one thing we might want in there would be the new Spectral Steed Whistle. Summon ride Torrent, the Spectral Steed. A delicate golden ring can be used as a finger whistle. So it's a whistle and a ring. Very good. Sound the whistle to mount and ride Torrent, the Spectral Steed. Dismount Steed when used while on horseback. Upon his death, the Spectral Steed can be summoned again, but uses a flask of Crimson Tears. Okay. So how to put that into the pouch. I think I probably want that in the pouch, and not the kill me instantly. Switch that with the ring. Okay, perfect. So now if we want to get on, let's go up. Oh, there we go. And we got a double jump. We got slow. We got fast. Oh, what are these things? That is what they are. Oh, you got a shouting attack, huh? I whack you with my club. Okay. Well, this is definitely something. Can I pick up things? Yes, I can. I want to get off. Just take it up. Perfect. Very cool. I need to switch back to two-handed then. Alright, that's definitely gonna have some uses. We can rest here. With the level up menu, you can spend runes to increase your attributes. With each attribute increase, your level rises by 1. As your level rises, so is the amount of runes required for your next attribute increase. So we can get explanation. Level is your level. That makes sense. Runes held. Total runes of possession. Runes needed for the next level. Very good. Alright, here are the different stats. We've got Vigor. Attribute governing HP. Also affects fire resistance and immunity. Mind determines FP. Also affects focus. Endurance. Attribute governing stamina. Also affects robustness. This attribute also determines how heavy your equipment can be. So stamina and equip load. Okay. Strength. Required to wield heavy armaments. Also boosts attack power of strength scaling armaments and affects your physical defense. Dexterity. To wield advanced armaments. Boosts attack power of dexterity scaling armaments. Reduces casting time of spells. Softens fall damage and makes it harder to be knocked off your horse. That's quite a few things. My goodness. Intelligence is the attribute required to perform glintstone sorceries. Also boosts magic power of intelligence scaling sorceries and improves magic resistance. Faith for incantations and boosts the magic power of faith scaling incantations. And Arcane governs discovery. Also affects holy defense, vitality, and certain sorceries and incantations. Okay. And if we look at the things here, we got HP is life, don't die. FP is an energy for magic stuff, and your weapon skills. Stamina, that's stamina. Max equip load. Movement slows as load increases. See this number, and movement slows dramatically. So it's more of a scaling system, it looks like. Because I didn't notice a exact difference between low and mid roll. Poise. Is this class under attacks? Discovery hood is likelihood of finding items. Attack power of your 6 different weapons you have available. Vitality, your resistance to death. Well, okay. The higher the number, the lower your susceptibility to instant death. Governed by your attributes as well as defensive gear and additional effects. So if it's not instant death, it's not instant, is it? Focus is resistance to sleep and bouts of madness. Higher number, lower your susceptibility. Attributes, defensive gear, additional effects. Robustness for blood loss and frostbite. And immunity to poisons and rot. Attributes, defensive gear, additional effects. Lots of stuff. We got holy damage, defensive power, and damage negation against holy attacks. Form is calculated by attributes, while the layer is calculated by defensive gear and additional effects. Lightning attacks, fire attacks, magic attacks, piercing attacks, slashing attacks, striking attacks, and physical attacks. Standard physical attacks. Striking physical attacks, slashing physical attacks, piercing physical attacks. So, that's be in general physical. And each of these is more specific. Okay. Technically, we could level up right now. I don't really feel like it. Didn't look like it resummoned that person. Either way, we can now level up. Maybe it'll show up when we level up. That's a possibility. Let's go bother the people of this encampment. We got like a big cart here. Sneaky sneak. Got a decent shield on him. And we got some more greaves. Treasure chest ahead. Hey, the bloodstains are working. Very cool. I feel like we should probably clear out the camp before we open the treasure chest, but I'm doing it anyways. Lord Soren's greatsword. That sounds cool. What a crazy cart they got here. I failed. Oh, don't fail. Up. Fingers. Okay. Let's take a look at this sword, I guess. Lord Soren's Greatsword. Requires 16 strength. Greatsword. Sword with standard pierce. Hammer strike. Well-crafted straight sword with an illustrious design, wielded by regulars of the Lord's Army. A Lord's Army. Though blackened and damaged by years of use, it appears to have otherwise been kept in serviceable condition, despite the soldiers having long since lost their minds. And the skill is Stamp, Upward Cut. Brace armor and step into a low stance that prevents recoil from most enemy attacks. Follow up with a strong attack for an upward strike. I don't use this effectively with present attributes. That's a big sword. We could maybe get the strength for this. How heavy is this? That's probably pretty heavy. $11. Cancel. Wielding two-hand uses like plus 50%, so it'd be like plus 15. Let's see if this does no damage. That's pretty good damage. Might have just been the backstab to damage though. Hard to say. It still has the X on it, so I'm leaning towards it's not working. That puts us in medium load. That weighs 9. Plus only 3.5. We'll stick with the club for now. Costume. Okay. Get back behind him again and just take him out. Alright, let's look around this camp. The Gatefront Ruins. We already got the thing in there. We just fight all these guys basically one-on-one. We'll probably be fine. Time for head. Try attacking. That was going to be my plan here. Oh, you got two guys right there. Being sneaky. Pretty effective. And another treasure chest. This is being very profitable. What are we gonna get this time? A flail. Ooh, fancy. This one's very high in dexterity. 18. Weapon consisting of a bludgeoning head attached to a handle by a chain, The iron ball is spiked and induces blood loss. Ooh, there we go. We might be able to induce blood loss even without being able to use it normally. Blows from this weapon cannot be parried. Charge attack whirls the iron ball around for increased force before striking. Skill, Spinning Chain. Spins the striking part of the flail at high speed to attack. Follow up with a normal or strong attack to link the momentum of the skill into a successive attack. Cool. And all sorts of good stuff here. Oh, this guy looks fancy. There's still a lot of guys in here. Let's try picking them off one by one. Yeah, the guys without a shield really don't stand much of a chance. He was trying to notify everybody. Hey, map of Limgrave West. So that is what we're looking for to find map stuff. We'll definitely look into that. Oh, this is like the commander guy here. Jumping attacks. What a big guy. Fancy helmet. Fancy shield. Just so fancy. I'll be taking that. I'll be taking everything, as the case may be. The jumping attacks sometimes seem to just kind of go over directions you might not want to be going. That's okay. Anybody else? Oh yeah, there's plenty of other people. I'll take that. Club, go smash. Club, go smash. Oh, I got a dog. Can we be friends? I'm gonna climb up on this wall. Ah! That's pretty funny. I'm just hanging up on the wall. He just says, no, you're not doing that anymore. And then you. Oh, they got downstairs. Is that everybody? Seek treasure chest. Treasure chest downstairs? Could be. I think that might be everybody. Smashing all the stuff. Butterflies. So there's 2 different carts here. Already got that. We only have 1 flask left for venturing down there. Probably should, though. That looks like a chest, but it's actually more of a coffin. Just looking to see if there's anything around the outside here. Beware of wolf. What a weak cart. Just smash it to smithereens. Try running. Fort. Knight. Also true. Seek arms. We didn't come inside this time. Alright. There's still a guy. And another guy. And an item. Oh, we got our flasks back. I guess now that's everybody. That was the whole you get flasks back when you defeat an enemy group mechanic there. These tents are more sturdy than their carts. Alright. There was an item here. Could this be a samurai? Let there be dung. A ruin fragment. Alright. Okay. Well, now that we have 4 flasks again, I'm much more confident in heading downstairs. So yeah, we just cleared out this entire place. Very good. These are just great because they give like 200 runes each. Okay. Be wary of pack. Pack of wolves. Down in the darkness. Didn't expect necessary item. It's not dark, it doesn't look like. There's a door. Is it locked? Oh. It is not. Okay, there's a fun looking chest here. Jump. Search treasure chest. Adding skills. With a whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant your armaments new skills at sites of grace. An armament can only have 1 skill. Any skill it previously had will be removed. An armament's type determines what skills it can have. Some special armaments have unique skills and cannot be granted new ones. Adding affinities. With a whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant affinities to your armaments at sites of grace. This way, you can alter an armament's attack affinity, boost attribute scaling, and more. An armament's type determines what affinities it can have. Some special armaments, like those with unique skills, cannot be granted new affinities. Ashes of War, Storm Stomp, and a whetstone knife. Storm Stomp, quality. Usable on all melee armaments. Grants affinities and skills to an armament. This Ash of War grants an armament the quality affinity and the following skill, Storm Stomp. One of the skills that channel the Tempest of Stormveil. Stomp hard on the ground to kick up a momentary storm. Interesting. So this is a one-time use thing, possibly? Whetstone with a ciphering inscription. They look like a small knife blade. Last use of Ashes of War. Okay. New map has been found. Moongrave West. Oh wow, look at all this. I'm gonna head to the great gate front. Alright. So we got a lot of new stuff today. We can ride around. Found useful stuff. We can level up if we wanted to. Overall, not bad. Not bad at all. Now we have all this map to check out. We haven't been to any of this yet. We got a ton to look into. Next time. Goodbye.